Every single cell in my body is literally tingling right now. It's absolutely crazy. I just created one of the best free masterclasses, like it should honestly be charged for, but I'm giving it to you guys for free because I know that this is going to change lives. And I want as many of you who are absolutely ready for this type of activation and hot seat coaching to be able to access it. I want all of you in here. So let me just tell you a little bit about what this masterclass even is. It's called the Quantum Receiver. And why it's called the Quantum Receiver is because when we're thinking about manifestation, oftentimes we have a little bit of this like veil that we have to cross almost, where we have these ideas, we have this intuition, we have this divine wisdom that's coming to us, but then we have to take that kind of non tangible aspect of energy and bring it all the way down into the physical form, which we are more familiar with. A lot of us, obviously, as human beings, we are very familiar with the physical realm and the material realm. What we are not always familiar with is the quantum realm, is that spiritual realm, is that magical realm. But we have that strong connection. Why? Because we are both spirit and matter, and we bridge that gap between that balance of spirit and matter. We are here to bring our own personal heaven here onto earth, but accidentally and through conditioning we have been trained to bring hell into our earth, into our physical reality, instead of bringing our own personal heaven. So if you have been in this kind of era, where you're feeling these shifts happening, you're feeling that energy circulating around you, things are purging from your life, things are changing drastically and dramatically. You're feeling like you're hitting these tower moments, but they're like the feel good tower moments where you're not necessarily feeling like you're at your rock bottom because you've long surpassed your rock bottom moment, but it's almost like you're entering a new level. And so everything kind of has to come crashing down a little bit. Friendships are kind of going through growing pains. You're experiencing in your business clients who used to be aligned with you, but maybe you feel like you're outgrowing your clientele base a little bit. You're looking for more expansion in the kind of wealth that you're able to receive. You're looking to dive deeper into your soul and who you are. But right now, things are a little bit in that transitional period. And you've been feeling like you're in this transitional period for far too long, where you're like, okay, wait. I feel like something's coming around the corner, but why, oh, why is it not here yet? Like, I'm doing all these manifestation techniques. I am doing my best to have a peaceful mind. I am journaling. I am doing what I can to meditate. I am being healthy. I'm following a routine. Why isn't my breakthrough here yet? This is the masterclass for you. This is what we're focusing on in the Quantum Receiver. Now, I have been someone who has been able to shift my identity time and time again. And for those of you who know my story, you know that I've literally come from experiencing homelessness back 5 years ago to being able to create this empire that we now know as Mystique Awakening. And yes, I say empire because it is my empire. This is my life's work. This is something that I know I will take with me for the rest of my life. And if you're listening to this and you're feeling activated just by listening to this podcast episode, then I know that you feel the exact same way about your passions, your hobbies, your creations, your career, your business. For those of you who are entrepreneurs, you're badass women, you're a powerhouse, you're intuitive, you're highly sensitive, you're super in tune and aligned with the divine, but yet there's still something that is holding you back. It's almost like every single time you know that you're about to expand and receive exactly what it is that you want, and you feel the tingles in your stomach and you feel that energy circulating around you, but then you feel like you're in this waiting zone. You feel like you've kind of plateaued. You're like, what else can I do? What more can I, do or choose or take action on to actually create the shift in my life where I am living what I've been manifesting? This is for you. This is how you know you are supposed to be in this room with these amazing women in this Quantum Receiver Masterclass. Okay. So let me tell you a little bit about what we're actually diving into for this masterclass. This is a high frequency activation. This is not one of those master classes that you sign into and you're like, okay, like this is going to be another hour of my life. It may help, it may not help. It's going to give me a whole bunch of fluff. It's going to give me, a whole bunch of things that just scratch the surface. This is not that. This is absolutely not that. This is a high frequency activation that includes hot seat coaching so that we can get into the nuanced details about what exactly is getting in your way. And oftentimes, I'm just going to let you know, it's you. You are getting in your own way. but you are blind to the fact that you're getting in your own way and you don't know because you're so biased to your experience how you can actually shift out and how you're actually blocking yourself from breaking through to that next level. Here in this masterclass, we are recalibrating your system to hold, command, and stabilize rapid manifestation at every single level. So it doesn't matter what level you're at, no matter how many years you've been in your healing journey or your spiritual journey or manifestation journey, it does not matter. I do not care. As long as you're at the level where you're feeling like you're doing the absolute most that you absolutely can, you're super ambitious, you're driven, you're goal oriented, you're independent, you are literally like the divine embodied, right? But you're looking for that breakthrough and you're like, what in the world is it going to take for me to get to that breakthrough and finally reach that level of success that I'm looking for in my life and my business? Then you want to listen up, okay? This is for you if you're at that level. What we're focusing on is four major points. We're focusing on manifestation stability. Okay, so this is where we train your nervous system and energy field to hold new levels of success, visibility, and wealth without collapse or sabotage. Okay. So we oftentimes, when we're reaching this new level, it's like new level, new devil, right? And we think that, oh, okay, like it's going to be more responsibility. It's going to be more money. It's going to be more resources. It's going to be more time. It's going to be more energy. It's going to be more capacity that I have to have in order to do the things that I want to do. But it's not that. It is not do, be, have. It's be, do, have. Okay. I'm going to be this person that does these things and I'm going to have that result at the end with complete non-attachment as much as possible, right? Because we all know that we cannot have too much of an attachment to the outcome, but we can have that vision. And that's the point. Having this vision without getting in your own way, without self-sabotaging yourself, getting this vision so clear, so juicy, and experiencing it in the physical reality, in the 3D realm, even if you've never experienced it before, and feeling stable, energetically stable, where your nervous system is relaxed enough to be able to call this in and not only attract it, but sustain it. We don't want manifestations that come and then come once, where you hit your first 10K month, right, in your business, and you're like, yes, this is amazing. And the next month it goes back to 5K. Or when you have these dream clients that you're looking forward to having in your chair if you're a hairstylist, or having, in front of you if you're in a legal team, or maybe you are literally just wanting to be on stage and perform and have more of an audience to come and fill in your workshops, right? But yet there's still something that's like, oh, I don't know, I'm a little nervous. And it's not the good kind of nervous where you're excited to do it. It's the nervous where you're like, oh my God, no, this is painful. I think I'm just going to do something that makes me feel more comfortable. I think I'm just going to hide myself. I think I'm just going to, wait, 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 wait. No, this is not the time for waiting. You've waited enough. You don't need to constantly learn the be patient lesson of the universe to go for your dreams. Okay. So the second point that we're hitting in this masterclass is subconscious recalibration. All right. This is where we clear the hidden belief structures that cause inconsistent results. It causes energetic whiplash, or it also just causes inconsistency when you're trying to receive what you want, only to lose it. That's the worst. That's the worst, 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 worst. When you literally have the thing that you want and you're losing it, or you're so close and then the momentum falls, or oh my gosh, you feel like you're in the zone in your business, in your life, in your relationships, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, this one thing completely came out of left field, and now I just don't even feel like I want to go for it anymore. Like my spirit is shot. And you still have this desire, you still have these dreams, you still have this vision, but the energy, the energetic bandwidth to actually achieve it, that kind of lessens, right? It's like big, 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 big explosion of energy, but it never actually explodes. It's just this culmination that dwindles over time because you get dissatisfied. Why? Because your subconscious mind is not calibrated yet for that new experience and for that new next level. It's only calibrated to your comfort, to your current state of comfort. So how can we train our mind to be able to expand to the capacity of wealth and abundance and achievements and goals and success that we want to receive? That's what we're focusing in on. Point 3 is bridging the quantum gap. So that's what we were talking about earlier in this podcast episode. where we have this connection to the divine, we have our higher selves, we have the spirit energy. Oh, we feel so good when we meditate, right? But then, like, how do we bring that juicy, beautiful, meditative, intuitive energy back down into the real world? When we open our eyes, how can we experience that? How can we really tangibly live that journey? And so this is where we shift from an entrepreneur or a healer or a visionary or a leader in your field who has ideas, quote unquote, right? You have ideas, but we're shifting you into the person who just has ideas into one who effortlessly pulls them into the physical form without distortion or doubt. Okay. That is so, so crucial for you to understand that 9 times out of 10, honestly, the reason why you're not able to bridge the gap between you having this idea and it being put into your physical reality is because there's some sort of belief that is distorting the actual desire, distorting the actual vision, distorting the energy that you can use to actively fulfill that desire and have it be your reality. That distortion can be many things, many things, many things. But luckily enough for you, during the fourth segment, the hot seat coaching segment, this is where I can tap into your energy a little bit. This is where I can say, okay, this is the question that you're giving me right now. This is the desire that you have. This is the goal that you're looking to achieve. This is the manifestation that you actually want to realize in your reality. And this is why you're blocking it, or this is how you're blocking it. This is what you need to be paying attention to in order for you to release those distortions, release the doubt, release the blocks, and then be able to move forward with clear momentum. Clear momentum where you're no longer hoping with fear and doubt, but you're hoping with like faith and excitement. And it's okay to be a little bit nervous, but not the nervousness that's going to hold you back. The nervousness that's going to add as fuel into that energetic component that like supercharges what your desire is and makes it just fall into your reality without resistance. Or if you do experience that resistance, because sometimes it is part of the process, how can you still not let that resistance hold you back? That's exactly what we're going to be doing when it comes to the hot seat coaching, okay? I'm going to show you exactly where your energy is leaking and why certain manifestations feel stuck and how to shift that instantly, okay? So if that wasn't enough to get you to come into this masterclass, and all of that is for free. I'm literally not even charging you a single dime for all of this. This masterclass within itself is easily like, I would charge like almost $300. Like this would easily be like a $297 masterclass that I was running, but I'm not charging you that. It's absolutely free. However, if you are looking to put a little skin in the game, because I always believe that transaction leads to your biggest transformation. It's so true. When you decide that you want to invest into yourself through your time, your energy, your money, your resources, your attention, it literally leads to bigger transformations. I wholeheartedly believe that. Wholeheartedly believe that. Okay. So you already know you've been through sessions, you've been through master classes, you've been through private mentorships, you've been through courses. You know exactly what you receive as a result from investing in something. And so for those who are extra ambitious, extra like me, I'm definitely so extra when it comes to business, when it comes to manifestation, when it comes to my self-healing journey. Like, I'm like, oh, what is that? Okay, that's a masterclass. That's a program. That's something that it takes 5 years to complete. Like, I'm literally on the 4th year of my 5 to 6 year mentorship for shamanism and Native American healing. And I'm like loving it. I'm like, oh my gosh, is there like a 7th year? Because like I love it so much. And it's because I stay consistent in it. And I have that energetic anchor of money to make sure that I see it all the way through. So I know that you're like me in that way, because if you were not like me in that way, you probably wouldn't even be listening to this. But I know that you're here as an entrepreneur, as a badass, as a powerhouse, as a divine incarnated, and you're looking for a major, absolute transformation so that you can bridge that gap between where you are right now and your next level vision for yourself. So for those of you who are ready to actually tap in a little bit more to this frequency, this is what I have to offer you. You can become a Quantum Receiver VIP. And what does that mean? This is a powerful mini upgrade for those of you who are ready to lock in your energetic shifts now. Okay. So what you get in this VIP upgrade is a private one-on-one 30-minute live hot seat coaching and energy calibration session. Okay. That's like such a mouthful. I say all that to really say we're going to have some time together, about 30 minutes, for me to fully tap into your energy and let you know beat by beat what is going on with your energy that is holding you back from that next level vision of yourself and holding you back from experiencing the manifestations that you really, really, really want to be living right now. This is where I personally help you refine your manifestation process, help you shift your subconscious blocks, and integrate your breakthroughs in real time. 30 minutes with me is literally like a 2-week program with anybody else. And I'm not even lying. It's the frequency behind the activations. It is the energetic root level components that are keeping you at the same level of reality, unable to shift you into your next level because it's literally holding you down. It's weighing you down. It's like, imagine a cork that's floating in the ocean and you're taking that cork from beneath the ocean and you're pulling it down. It wants to float up. It wants to rise to the occasion, and that's you. But the thing that is pulling that cork down are your energetic blocks. And I will help you understand which energetic blocks are keeping you held down so that when you begin to release them, and then create space and expansion for this next level, you increase your capacity to receive. And then you start to flow back up to your standard level of consciousness, standard level of reality, in which manifestation is not even on your mind. Like, I want this to be a process for you where you're like, yes, I have a manifestation in mind, I have a desire in mind, but I'm not like, oh my God, I need this manifestation. Or like, oh my God, I'm going to do 500 manifestation techniques and why isn't it here yet? Like, no, like, manifestation shouldn't even be like that. Manifestation should just be like breathing. You have the desire, it makes you excited, and boom, it shows up into your reality at some point or another. It doesn't have to happen today. It doesn't have to happen tomorrow. But when it does happen, it's perfectly aligned for when you are looking to receive, right? When it really, really, really matters most, when it's going to impact you the most, when it's going to surprise you the most, when it's going to make you the most happy. Because sometimes we have manifestations that we don't really, really need right now, right? But we will once it's in alignment with everything else in our life. And so once we have that kind of layer of comfort and that level of comfort where we're like no longer in the manifestation like hamster wheel, where we're just living life, embodying our fullest self, we are our highest self incarnated. We are literally making decisions and taking actions from a place of feeling so whole and complete and loved and so like neutral about anything that could possibly worry us. That is when you experience these manifestations coming like left, right, and center, and you didn't have to really force anything. This is not about force. So that is what our private hot seat coaching is going to get you. Then, in addition to that, you're also going to receive a quantum receiving activation. So this is basically Reiki and energy expansion combined in a distance healing video that is set for you and for you only. So no one else is going to get this video, only you. And again, I understand where your energetic blocks are, and then we're going to infuse the healing where it needs to be infused to help you release these blocks, but also attain the kind of energetic vibration that you know that you were always meant to have, but for some reason, you just didn't really feel like you were able to embody that or experience it yet, or have that kind of quality of life yet. So this is going to be sent through a video so that you can watch it over and over and over and over and over again. All right. And then lastly, you're going to receive quantum receiving journal prompts and an integration guide. So this is going to be a little bit more of that mental structure for those of you who need like a list of things to kind of keep in mind and to shift your mentality when it comes to you receiving your manifestations or breaking through to your next level in life or even in business. All right. This is the only opportunity to work with me at this kind of level outside of my Fierce Awakening group program. Okay. Spots for this are extremely limited. I literally only want the people who are so ready to move into their next level that they would literally give everything to be here in this room, to have the time with me exclusively, and then do what it takes to get to that next level and literally feel like they're just so alive. Like, I bet you are an entrepreneur who has been like sitting here waiting for the sky to just give you what you want. Like, you're just waiting for it to drop in, and you know that you've put in the work, you know that you've gotten some success, you know that you've, been able to reward yourself for past achievements, and that, feels good, but it's like, ugh, there's still something missing. Like, I just want to be that person already. I just want to be her already. Like, I close my eyes, I can envision her perfectly, but like, where is she? Like, I don't see her in how I show up. I don't see her in the decisions that I make. I don't see her in the actions that I take. I don't see her in the ways that I speak to myself. I don't see her in the ways that I speak to other people. I don't see her in the ways that I market my business. I don't see her in the ways that when I go up on stage, I'm still like, ugh, not really. It's just her. I'm just like this old version of me. And it's like, I can't let that version die because I don't have another version to anchor into. This is going to be for you. Okay. This is for you. I know how you feel because I've been there time and time and time again. So if you're looking to get into this Quantum Receiver VIP upgrade, this is the craziest price ever. Let me just tell you, I'm so serious because I'm so excited for this. This is the craziest price ever. It's literally only $111. $111 for all of this juicy goodness that will help you break through. And here's the thing. I want you to think about this as not only an investment that you're making for yourself, but it's like a promise. It's a way and an opportunity for you to be able to keep your own word. I say this so much to my clients and my students. I say you have to be a woman of your own word, because if you're not, that will break the trust that you have with you over and over and over again, and you will have less evidence of actually going for the things that you want the most in life, and it's going to impact your confidence levels. It's going to impact the trust that you have for yourself. It's going to impact how committed and determined and motivated you are for future projects and future manifestations that you have. This is a time where you get to bet in and go all in on yourself. This is a time where you get to say, this is what I want for myself. I'm not going to let anything stop me. I'm going to go for it all the way, top to bottom, left and right. And if there's something that I'm not seeing, that's what I'm here for. That's exactly what I help you do, to help you get out of your own way, to help you get out of your own head, and to have you feeling more fulfilled in your own body, in your own existence, in the ways that you wake up, in the ways that you show up, in the ways that you perform, in the ways that you speak on stage, in the ways that you speak over meetings, right? This is how you manage yourself. This is how you navigate yourself. We're getting into the nitty gritty. And so it's only $111 to be able to experience this. The Quantum Receiver Masterclass within itself is free. But if you're looking to go all in and become a woman of your own word and break through and actually face the music of, you know what? I have been at the same level for a really long time. I have been plateauing. I don't want to feel like this anymore. I don't want to sit in the waiting game. I don't like this lesson of be patient. I know how to be patient. But what I don't really know is in these times when I'm feeling a little bit lackluster, in these times where I'm feeling a little bit like momentum has died, how to rev myself back up again and put the pedal to the metal and go for it in a way that does not burn me out, in a way that I don't get to hold myself back, in a way that I can have hope be led with faith instead of be led with fear. That is the important distinctive factor that separates you from everybody else in your field. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So this is what we're going to do. This is your next step. Okay. From here on, I want you to go into the show notes and then hit Quantum Receiver Masterclass. I want you to sign up. Okay. Once you sign up, I want you to DM me on Instagram and say, hey, I signed up. And that's when I will know that you are ready, that you are all in, that you're banking on yourself and you're going to receive that return on investment. I guarantee it. And make sure that for those of you who are ready, only the special few who are ready to sign up for the VIP upgrade, you make sure that you do so as soon as possible. We are not here waiting. The only reason that you think that you have to continue to be patient and learn this like be patient lesson from the universe is because you're choosing to. You're choosing to wait. You're choosing to not really take the aligned action that gets you to where you want to go. You're choosing to be blinded by all the ways that you're in your own way. You're choosing to not look at or ignore or neglect your energetic setbacks and your blockages. You're not looking for the root cause. You're looking for a new system, a new technique, a new answer, somebody to save you. I'm not here for you if you're looking to be saved by somebody else, because I cannot save you. Only you can save you. And if you know that, that's exactly why you're still here listening to this. And that's exactly why I will see you in the Quantum Receiver Masterclass.